the power of women. In church in India, the voices are heard very little, very little. Sometimes they are not even allowed to talk. In the sense, even if they talk, oh, the women, they're useless. Sometimes I talk with some priests and they will say, oh, women, what do they know? They don't know anything. Very low opinion they have towards women. Though there are many organizations and where there are very women's group voicing out, but doesn't reach much. And they are being labeled as, radicals in the church. Trans men, trans women, non-binary. They don't tell others. One of the gay men told me, rang me up. We were having a long conversation. Said, Sister Prema, the moment I reveal my identity, my sexual identity, I will lose my job. I have an intersex who want to be an IAS officer. And she's happy with that. They look like any other girl. The society does not know that they are this. The moment you reveal what you are, there is a negation, a rejection from the society. There's no doubt about it. I ask every time, where are the lesbians? Where are the lesbians? Where are the gays? Are they existing? Do you know? They exist. The church in India is slowly opening its eyes to see the existence of LGBT. Working in the field, seeing a trans person, began to work for them. I myself was enlightened. My knowledge deepened. I began to read a lot about it. To know that there is another group called LGBTQ in which all the sexual and gender minorities come. And then I said, I need to take my church along with it. We need to take the church along with us, the priest and the nuns. Because if a child is a gay, they, mother, father, the family, they will go to a priest. They say, what shall we do? If a child does not want to get married, they force them. Our priority is to motivate the priests and the nuns to tell them they are God's children. We need to get the permissions of the bishops, the cardinals. We are awakening the Catholic Church. When I started working in this, many asked me, why are you doing this useless thing? The priests, the bishops, the cardinals, they will never respond to you. I say, no need. That's not my concern whether they're responding. I work for them. They will respond one day. But I know that I am doing something good. I remember it was in the year 2015. While I was traveling in the bus, I saw the way the people treated a trans person. Many people were standing in the bus. Afterwards, I saw a seat in front, right in front. So I thought probably that seat is not good, so people are not sitting there. But yet I took courage to go and just see what has happened to the seat so I can find my place over there. When I went, seat was quite good. So one of the persons was in the bus, and so I sat next to her. After sitting, I realized, oh, her hands were something different from other female. So I realized probably she belongs to the Hijra community. And so I began to talk to her, and she said that she's a trans and she was begging, etc., etc., a life story. And she said she was sent out of the house. And that struck me. I said, we are able to work for many poor people, but why have we not started working for this particular community? There in the bus, I decided to work for them and to find them because they live in the slums, hiding from the society. So I started going to the railway stations, the backyard of the railway stations, the slums that are existing there to find these people. In India, there is also trans people who join a community, a cultural community called the Hijra community. There is a mythology behind it. They are a cultural part of India, but not the all over India. Only in certain communities. Marwadi community, they respect them. People in UP and Bihar to other states, they have a lot of trust in them, like, their faith in them. Their blessings are very important. Therefore, they are being called in Badai, we call. Badai means welcoming ceremonies. Like when a child is born, when a wedding is taking place, preparing for the wedding, when a new house is built, a new shop is starting, a new business beginning, they are invited to bless them. And they dance, they sing, they bless, and they have a very good earning from that. The people offer them a huge quantity of money depending upon their wealth, but they have respect for them just because they are Hijra community. But if you go to some other parts of India, they don't accept them. For them, it is a curse. For them, it is a bad omen. That is one reason they don't have a space in the society. This NGO, Rainbow Home of Seven Sisters. Seven Sisters stands for seven states of Northeast. And rainbow, seven colors and 7 days a week. It's a home for everyone. It is not a house, it is not a convent, but it's a home. It is for the most marginalized and very specifically for my rainbow children. So I took like 3 areas. One is definitely the Mother Earth, who is most marginalized. Therefore, I work for Mother Earth. There are poor girls who are marginalized because of their poverty and they are very vulnerable. Any trafficker will pick them up for human trafficking, sexual work. They are not wanted in the families because they were used, they were sexually abused. I want to save them. So I said, okay, let them come here. I will give them some skill. Then I realized that my rainbow children, they are also marginal. So therefore, here all kinds of people come. No one can be labeled. No one can have a stigma here. Everyone live together without any distinction. And this is their home. I am Sister Prema, belonging to the congregation of the Sisters of the Cross of Chavanod. And we in India, we are known as Holy Cross Sisters. I am professionally a teacher. Then I changed into the social work. And today I work only for the marginalized people in the society. I am also an environmentalist as well as a social activist. We need to look for our lost sheep. That is the mission of the church today. That is the ministry of the church today. Why are we so much interested in baptizing new people? What happened to our baptized ones? Are we not bothered about the lost sheep? Even if one is lost, we need to go in search of it. That is what in the Bible says. And we need to accept them. Why the church is still with the transphobia? Why the church is still with the LGBTQ phobia? They need to unlearn and relearn. They need to rewrite their laws and doctrines and see every human being as God's children. Where are these children? They don't even come to the church. They can't come. Church is really losing them. Why are we not accepting them? They have multiple talents. Church can be enriched with their talents, their abilities, their stamina. These are the people who can contribute much, that I completely believe.